Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show, sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go.
Yo, what's up, dog? Coming to y'all here at YMA Studios in beautiful Austin, Texas. It's the Danny Brown Show. I got the Booth Boys with me. What up, though, fellas?
What up, man?
What's up, Danny?
What's up, Danny?
I'm doing great, man. How you guys doing, man?
Pretty good.
We chilling in here.
Pauly Shore is in the motherfucking house, and he got his dog with him, so I think he farted too, man.
No, he isn't. You know what's interesting about having when we started, we're good.
Yeah.
What's interesting about having a dog? You know, I'm 56 now, bro. Mm-hmm. So I've been around for a long time. I've been around, and this dog that I have is just. There's this thing that I have with him. It's so unconditional. Yeah. It's like fucking crazy. Like I really love the dog. No. And there's this huge bond, that I have with the dog. And it leads me to believe that now that I have a good relationship with my dog, I can have a good relationship with a female. Because having a relationship with a female is very hard for me.
I mean, I feel like my pets gave me discipline.
Yes,
like,
absolutely, dude.
Like sometimes you go out and shit and you be like, man, the dog's at home by itself, man. I don't.
And you want to go, you want to go
get the
care
dog. Yeah.
So,
so how long you had this dog?
It's just been, I got him since he was very little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like a little, I got him in Miami. I was sitting at a cafe and some woman came up. I was with a couple friends and they're like, does anyone want this dog? And I just moved to Las Vegas and I was going to get a dog anyways. I was going to the pound and then I was like, fuck, this is my dog. So then I went and got it and then I flew my dog, this dog Buster, back to Vegas.
Oh, that's beautiful,
so
man.
So it was a little puppy on a cafe outside of Miami.
So was it like a rescue dog type
Yeah,
shit?
It's like a rescue dog, yeah. But I don't know. I've always had dogs. I love dogs. But it's weird, like now that my parents are not with me and I'm by myself, not to sound sad or anything, but this has given me, I don't want to say a new life, but it's kind of given me, I don't know, some real good unconditional love that I haven't had in a while.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Yeah, it's cool. So
I'm the same way with my dog, man. I was never dog. Like we had dogs when I was growing up and shit like that, but I was like more of a cat person.
Yeah.
Touring a lot, then you cats you can kind of they're kind of independent, But when you leave dogs at home, man, they get sad and shit.
Yeah.
But I love when I come home, my dog fucking like even when I can leave for like a few hours. For her it feels like days.
Right.
I could just
for your dog. For your dog, right?
Yeah. It feels like fucking days. I mean, I'll be missing my dog when I'm on the road and shit. That'd be my main thing.
Yeah.
She don't like the FaceTime though.
Right. She doesn't like it's weird.
Yeah, she don't like that shit.
So I was at Joe's Club all weekend working there and I brought the dog every night and it was really cool to have the dog back in the green room. And all the comics really love the dog. Yeah. So that was really cool. So I mean, he goes with me everywhere. Yeah.
Seems well trained. You got
yeah. And I'm going to Arizona tomorrow for 4 nights, so he's coming with me there. So
you driving to Arizona?
No. Oh, yeah, we're flying. But yeah, it's cool.
But
so,
yeah,
how you been? All right.
I've been great, man.
Good. I haven't seen you since since we did my show.
Yeah, I was pretty drunk.
Right. Yeah.
I was on a bender.
Yeah.
It's been better for me. I went to rehab.
Yeah.
Almost, it's coming up.
Yeah.
2
Congratulations.
Years. It's going to be 2 years sober.
Congratulations.
So, yeah.
It's either all or none for you, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's either all or none, yeah. That's good.
Do nothing. I took some CBD gummies.
Oh, wow.
Does that count?
It
was somebody told me it would help me with my back.
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah.
Like it was. So I was like, damn.
No, I don't know. I think if you know that you can't do drink and do drugs and shit like that and smoke weed and all that, like I think it's better that you just don't.
I tried to smoke weed.
It's too much, right?
It fucked me up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And I was a person that was smoking like, I want to say an ounce every 2 days. And now,
wow.
Yeah, and smoking.
And how old are you now?
Huh?
How old are you?
43.
43. So yeah, you're still young. So now you got to get in the exercise stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing my little morning runs.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. I've lost that's the crazy part about not drinking no more. I lost a shit ton of weight just from not drinking.
And then also there's a spa, I think it's called Kuya or something, and it's basically, it's got the 3 cold plunges, and it's also got the sauna, but it's part of mental health. It's all part of that.
I'm scared of a cold plunge, man.
Yeah, but if you're in the heat, if you got the heat with the sauna, and then you go inside the cold plunge, that'll make you feel really good, and it's good for your mind.
You do the cold plunge?
Yeah, I do. I might go here.
Yeah, I think I'll lose my balls if I did a fucking cold plunge. Just go up in my stomach.
It's good for you.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
See what we got this week.
Oh, wow. This is cool.
Shapeshifters. Are you a conspiracy theorist?
I am not.
I mean, you can go down some YouTube rabbit hole and it'll have you believe in all type of shit, man. I've stopped myself from doing this shit because it gives me too much anxiety. I feel like it's
I don't even know what a conspiracy theory is.
I mean, you know,
is it just like things that people think, like
it's always like government related shit.
Yeah.
And Shapeshifters is pretty much they saying that like a lot of these people that are in power are actually like reptilian species that can fucking, you know, the eyes change. They got videos of everybody like, see, he's a reptilian. I try not to like get all into that shit, cause like I say, it'll fuck with me. It'll make me sad and shit, you know. I like to keep a little child.
You're kind of a conspiracy theorist when we did our podcast.
Was I?
Yeah, you're a little bit like out there a little bit.
Yeah,
that was funny though, dude.
Definitely. I mean, literally that day.
That was funny,
That
dude.
day I woke up, I was so fucking hungover.
Really?
Yeah, and I just
You were funny on it though. It was good.
I started drinking again to feel better.
Wow.
And by the time we started doing it, I was already drunk again.
Yeah.
I woke up.
I wore the shirt for you.
I love Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I know. I wore that shirt
Richard
for
Pryor
you.
is my favorite comic of fucking all time.
Yeah, mine too.
I actually watch, have you ever watched the Richard Pryor TV show?
Long time ago.
They just started really re-uploading them on the YouTube.
Oh,
and
wow.
I've been watching them every night. And it's obviously it was network TV.
Yeah.
So he couldn't be the rich, you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of, I don't want to say it's not funny.
Yeah.
Because it is still funny because it's Richard Pryor, but you can tell like
he was controlled a little.
Yeah, you can tell.
They held him back.
Yeah, they held him back a lot on that shit. I love every year I watch the Richard Pryor roast. I watch that at least once a year.
Yeah.
I love that. Paul
he
Mooney.
he was a good dude.
Yeah. You ever met Richard Pryor?
Yeah. A lot. Very close with him.
When
I was a kid, he was there at the store all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to see him all the time. I got to see him work out his stuff from scratch, which was fucking really interesting. Because you'd watch him start off with like, it'd be like Jennifer Pryor, his wife would be in the back in the original room. And then Richard would go on stage and have like papers and shit. And then it was really bad.
Oh.
It was really bad. Like it like wasn't you know what I mean? It wasn't getting any response. And then as the weeks started to progress, finally got like 20 minutes, you know what I mean? And then by the time he finished, after like 3-4 months of just like there every night, he had like 45 minutes that were just undeniable.
Shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, so he was terrible when he first started. You know, when he would first say, I mean, that's kind of what a lot of these guys do, like, you know, Rock and I'm sure Chappelle and the best of the best. They just go raw at the beginning and be like, fuck, I got to start over. Mm-hmm. And that's the hardest part, I think, for a comic is to put a special out and then take a year or two off and go, yo, I got to start over. And then that first week. Yeah. And that's kind of why I moved out here to Austin is because of Joe's Club. For me, it's like the safest place to be able to try to get to the truth without having to be scared that someone might film it or you might say something a little derogatory. You know what I mean? You can really feel free there, and that's what's great about the small room. You know, the small room, yeah. So I'm excited.
So that's crazy, like to be able to see Richard fucking work shit out, like. I don't know, man. Like comedy is just like I said, it's like the top tier of entertainment for me.
Yeah, you told me that last time too.
Like just being on stage with a mic, you ain't got nothing. Like doing music, you know, you can hide behind the music and shit like that. But just to be, and then we do I've been doing the same songs for like 10 years, you know. You can't do the same bit for fucking 10 years, you know.
Yeah, I've been doing this for over 30 years, and like I was there all weekend doing shows. and I have so much material, like old stuff, new stuff. And then when I go up there, sometimes I'll do bits that I did 20 years ago.
Oh, shit.
And not even know. You know what I mean? And be like, shit, like, because the way I work,
It's just like muscle memory or something.
Yeah. Because the way I work, I don't know where the fuck the show's gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just kind of like I went on the other night, and before Adam was there, Adam Eget, and I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. And he's like, what do you mean you don't know what you're gonna do? I'm like, I just gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like a surfer. You drop in, and then the audience is like a wave, and it just kind of like you don't know where you fucking go.
Oh, shit.
And then all of a sudden you look up, they give you the light, and there goes 40 minutes.
So that's how you do it most of the time.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just stumble.
I don't know where I'm gonna
on
go.
a bit, and then you work it out as time progresses.
Yes, I've always worked that way.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've always worked like very like the. That's why I'm excited about Joe's small room.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. We're jumping to some of these ex-Dannys. You can always hit me up at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. This Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. First up, we got Dear Danny.
Ask Danny.
Not long ago, I was in a hospital with a fucked up injury and was completely bedridden. While I was there, I had a fine-ass nurse caring for me, and we developed a pretty flirty relationship. I think she's into me because we talked about potentially getting a drink when I got all healed up.
That's
the problem is, since I couldn't move, she's seen too much. My wounds, my meat, she even wiped my ass one time. Now that I'm out, I feel too embarrassed to hit her up. But she did seem really into the idea of us getting together. What should I do? Shouts out to Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
I mean, if she's seen the meat and she already down with it, I think
She's already squeezed you.
Yeah,
She rubbed your asshole.
Yeah,
out.
she done dug in your asshole. I think it's go time.
Yeah.
Like
it's go time and ho time, bro.
Yeah, I think it's go time. And hey, who don't want a sexy nurse? I love a woman with a good job, especially she probably got a good heart. She helps people, So I think you thinking too much about it.
We need someone to wipe our ass too, right?
No, I got dude wipes.
Oh, you got a dude that wipes your ass? Chinese. Oh no, man.
All right, I set myself up for that one. All right. Next up, we got Too Much Exposure. Danny.
Wait, can I just say I'm on the Danny Brown Show just to reiterate the people that are watching, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's Pauly Shore. I'm here with my friend Danny Brown, a sober Danny Brown. He's okay now. If you want to Google, Google him on my podcast a couple of years ago. He was buzzed, but that was a good Danny Brown too.
Yeah,
it was fucking wild out there.
I wouldn't say
I loved it, dude.
It wasn't the best representation of myself, but it was fun. It was fun.
It was fun.
Shouts out to David Lucas. He was out there.
Yeah, David. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some crazy crawfish that day too. Because I remember I was drunk as fuck and I was just eating this crawfish. Like, and my girl was like, "You're fucking disgusting." All right.
Were you still with that girl?
Yeah.
The same girl? Mm-hmm. Shout out. What's her name?
Jenny.
Jenny, shout out to Jenny. Way to stay with Danny Brown, dude. I like you, bro.
All right. Danny, I have a problem that's been stressing me out. A long time ago, my ex and I used to make homemade porn and upload it on various sites. Real amateur stuff. It was fun at the time and brought a little side cash, but now I'm really regretting it. I don't want that shit out there my whole life and anyone to stumble upon it. Should I accept that my junk will always be out there, or should I just scrub it from existence somehow? Do you have anything you wish you can take off the internet? Thanks for the pod. Anonymous. Yeah, he didn't even want to know where the meat was at. But, I mean, how was y'all making money off homemade porn? Or like,
people like certain things.
Yeah,
I like watching grandmas have sex.
I do too.
You know what I mean? Like grandmas, like gray pubic hair, bro. That gets me hot.
No, the thing is for me is when you watch like granny people, like who grandma's out here doing this?
Yeah,
and like why did what is the relationship like with her grandkids, with her kids that grandma's still out here shaking ass?
Yeah, and then when she falls, she can't get up.
Oh my God.
Do you have any rim shots in this show? No.
And
no.
The gum jobs be crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the gum jobs be crazy.
Because grandmas need penis too.
I don't think you can scrub that shit off the internet. Like once that shit is up, that shit is there. So you gotta own it.
I think you could. I think you can start doing it.
I mean, we got the Wayback Machine and all that kind of shit. Like that shit, somebody saved it. It's there.
Yeah, but maybe scrub it.
But I mean, yeah, you can try, but I don't know. I think you just got to own up to that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, once you, like porn is something you can't go back from. Once the meat is online, it is what it is. You got to just own that shit, I wouldn't, be passing people links, nothing like that. But for the most part, man, y'all was young and having fun.
Yeah, because I did a porn a while ago too, and it's on too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got 3 views. That's it. No one wants to see me fuck, bro. It's not cool. All right, next question.
All right. Hi, Danny. Shout out to you, the Booth Boys and the girls. I'm a 25-year-old man and have had this friend for most of my life. We get along well recently, and I came to the conclusion that he might be gay. He doesn't act like it, but I've put pieces together over the years and the things he says, things he does, and the people he hangs with. And when I think back on it, there have been times when it felt like he was being a little flirty with me, which I thought was a joke at the time. Now I'm not so sure, and I definitely think he's at least experimenting in the past. Should I just straight up ask him if he's gay? That's fine, but I don't want him getting the wrong idea. Much love, but no diddy. Shouts out to B. Yeah, you could just straight up, if that's your homie, you can just straight up ask, is he gay? And the whole point of it is, are you still gonna be his homie once you find out?
Yeah, like you're like Dr. Phil, bro. Like I didn't know you were a doctor now.
That's
pretty
say
cool.
All that.
You're facilitating information for the people across the nation.
I try
Danny
my
Brown
best.
is trying to give good advice to people to save them because you're
Which is crazy, because if you listen to anything I fucking tell you, you fucking retarded.
Right, exactly.
And,
that's true. So she likes him, but she thinks he's gay.
No, it's 2 dudes.
Oh, 2 dudes.
Yeah. That's
So
his
2.
homie.
So okay. So I mean, yeah, he can ask him if he's gay.
Yeah, I would just ask.
Like, who
man,
cares?
you want some gay shit? You
Yeah.
gotta come off. You gotta make it like a joke. Because sometimes he might not be that comfortable with his sexuality, even want to talk about it like that, or even he might be so self-conscious about it that he feel like he gonna lose a friend and don't want to lose that relationship by being honest with you about his preference and all that shit. So I would say the best thing, or at the end of the day, why the fuck does it matter? Why you even care? Just don't even care. Just, that's my homie. I love him regardless of what. And if he want to talk to me about it, he'll talk to me about it. But
yeah, but if he might care because he might feel a little uncomfortable if they're out at a club and then all of a sudden the gay dude, or he thinks he's gay, starts grabbing on his dick. You know what I mean? Then that would be weird.
He felt like he threw a pass at him or something before, but I would just say I wouldn't even give a fuck. Like, if that's your friend, that's your friend. It don't even matter.
Yeah, unless he starts turning transition. All right, next one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right.
If he's transitioning, bro, none of that shit. Bro. We don't do that shit. We don't play that shit on the Danny Brown Show.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do.
All right.
Do. All right. We're Blue State. Kamala, 2026.
Hey, Danny, big fan from the UK. I love the music and podcasts. Even got to see you in Manchester, which was dope. I was wondering if you can give any advice to a 19-year-old who dropped out of university, currently working a manual labor job that my dad is happy to pass to me. I've never known what I wanted to do career-wise, but now it's worrying me because I don't want to go back to university or work this job for the rest of my life. I know I've got time to work things out, but I don't want to waste time doing it. I don't want to waste time doing something I don't like doing. Any advice is much appreciated. Much love to you and the Booth Boys. Shouts out to Gabe. I mean, I feel like a lot of people struggle with what they want to do with their life, and it sounds like you're still pretty young and you ain't got that shit figured out. So for the time being, don't give up your goddamn job and be a brokey out here. You know
everyone comes up with different things at different times in their life.
Yeah.
Some people, when they're younger, they know what they want. Some people, it takes a while. I think the key to life is finding something that gets you out of bed, that you love. Like you come here, I want to say you're not getting paid, but you're not getting paid. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're here because you love it.
Yeah.
And like, Pauly's here. We're going to fuck around. He's going to bring his dog. And this is what you love.
Yeah.
So with this gentleman in Manchester, just chill. Like Danny said, work your job, but at the end of the day,
you haven't figured it out yet. That's what it sounds like.
At the end of the day, it happens for different people at different times in their life. Maybe when you turn 25, you'll be like, oh shit, I want to be a graphic designer, and then that gets you out of bed, and you're loving that. So
yeah, that's the best advice you possibly give.
Yeah, just hang in there. Be in your moment. You're lucky you can get out of bed. Some people are in wheelchairs. You know what I mean? I'm serious, dude. You got to look at what you have, bro. You know, you got to look at you got to count your blessings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not Adam Sandler and you're not, you know, Martin Lawrence.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, we're just these two dudes, like, you know, like in this crusty, like, you know, podcast studio off in a
You gonna dox us?
right, in a
All right. I will say I was lucky because I knew what I wanted to do early in life, you know, so
I just found out what I want to do, and it's gay porn with that one dude that called up earlier. I can't see his face.
Shouts out to B.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
You a music guy, right, Pauly? Mm-hmm. All right. So what was the story behind the song Lisa, Lisa?
Lisa, I'm a stony, crusty dude with the mop on top. It was just, I don't know. It was something that I came up with, a goofy song when I was doing MTV stuff. Yeah, this was it.
I remember.
Yeah, and this was just some
They used to
stuff.
play that shit on video jukebox all fucking day one point in time, man.
Yeah, so I don't know. It was just a comedic kind of take on a woman that comes out to Hollywood to make it as an actress. And I don't know. It's just me fucking around.
So how did you put together the band Pauly Shore and the Crusties?
The Crusties. Oh, the Crusties. Oh, my God. So I was at a place called... what was it called? Fuck. God damn it. What the fuck was that name? Shit. Sand Dollar in Vegas. And I'm sitting there. I just moved to Vegas. This is when COVID hit. And I was sitting there. I saw these old dudes playing. And I wanted to start a band in Vegas. So I thought it'd be good. Pauly Shore and the Crusties, where I was like the youngest good-looking dude in the band, and everyone else was crusty around me. You know what I mean? So this was like us in my garage in Vegas doing songs with Norm, Guido, and also Richard, and there was Eddie, so, and Bill, of course. So I don't know. I'm at the end of the. I got to burp one sec. At the end of the day, you know, I'm an actor, and I act like I'm a singer. I'm not a real singer, and I never thought I was a real singer, but I like to act like I'm a singer. So it's just another kind of form of the arts where I can express myself, learning a song, playing a song, and also performing a song live in front of an audience is a lot different than the cadence of stand-up.
Yeah.
Very much so. So I learned that, and that took me a while to not have people throw shit at me or, you know what I mean? Or just like actually lock in.
But you're having fun doing it.
I'm having
right?
fun.
That's the most important part of making music.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself, and then we got to do live shows in Vegas, and yeah, so.
Because I think like it's like about being on stage and like performing music and shit. Like once you're not having fun no more doing that shit, like that shit translate to it's like an energy type shit.
Yeah.
It translate to the audience, and it's never good. Like even me.
Yeah.
Like when I'm making music and I'm not in my right mind or not having fun doing it, then it never comes out right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a blessing. I've been having back fun again making music, so it's been great.
So it's just, we just kind of like did some songs, and it's cool, yeah. So
is there anything your mom listened to at the Comedy Store that influenced your music taste?
Buddy Rich, the drummer Buddy Rich. She what was it? It was who else? It was Send in the Clouds. Who's that? What the fuck was his name? Dizzy Gillespie.
Dizzy Gillespie.
Yeah. Dizzy Gillespie.
So she fucked with a lot of jazz.
Yeah. Send in the Clouds. Play that song. Send in the Clouds.
Hey man, we can't get copyrights.
Oh, you can't. That guy's Send in the Clouds. Yeah. And my father too. My father, he opened a lot for comedians too. Did you know my dad was a comic?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my dad was a comic. He's the one who started the whole thing, and then he was touring with Elvis Presley.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so if you put in Sammy Shore and Elvis Presley, you'll see photos. And then he opened for Sinatra and Sammy Davis, and my dad was triple old school, like fucking back in the day.
Oh shit.
There's my dad and Elvis.
So there's like you come from like a crazy legacy type shit. Like that never was like pressure for you?
Yeah, it did. It made me work. It made me work a lot. I think a lot harder than most. You know what I mean? As far as like, I got to prove to my parents that I'm here for real. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was good. I thought that was good for me, and I also thought it was bad for me, because it doesn't really give you a chance to really, really develop. So when I hit on MTV, I really hit on MTV.
Yeah.
It was like a big explosion. But you know, the harder you rise, the harder you fall. So it's like for when things started to slow down for me, and my movies weren't doing as well as the previous movies, it was hard. It was hard for me. But you know, looking back on it, you know, you have a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas, and then sometimes you're like, hey, maybe I should have slowed down and not done so much so early on and developed more.
But that's crazy that you had that positive outlook like that to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna work. Because, you know, some people when they parents are already like, you know, like when they're already good and shit and they got everything already together, it's like, you know, they try to just live off that legacy of that type shit. And for you to be like, fuck, I'm gonna work harder just to make sure, you know?
Yeah, there was that. And there was also the fact that I just loved making people happy. You know what I mean? I loved, you know, even when I was a little kid, I'd walk in the room and that's where I would see all the comedians. So there were times where, like, it would be like, you know, in the middle of the night, I'd go downstairs. My mom would be partying with the comedians during the week. And then I would open the door and like Richard Pryor would be in there. And like Robin Williams would be in there and Richard Belzer and Argus Hamilton and all these old school comedians from the 1970s. And I'd walk in, I'd say, Mom, you got to be quiet. You know, I have school. And then everyone would start laughing.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? And it was just like, but it was never weird. There was never any weirdness at the house. It was always nothing but love. Yeah. So, I don't know. I like making people laugh. Yeah.
Is there an artist or a song that an ex ruined for you?
An artist or song, what?
That an ex ruined.
Oh, that an ex ruined for me? No.
Well, that's a good outlook, you know, because I feel like,
What about you?
yeah, I talked about it all the time. It's fucking Aaliyah, Are You That Somebody? Which is an amazing beat. Shouts out to Timbaland. But yeah, the whole song was about how this girl was just sneaking and creeping out on her boyfriend and shit. And I had an ex-girlfriend that used to love that fucking song, and she was cheating on me the whole time. So I was like,
wow.
bitch, you were really just, that was really fucking like pumping you up to fucking cheat on me.
Who is she cheating on you with?
All type of niggas.
Really?
Yeah. She was,
wow.
we were young. We were
she
young.
was horny.
We were young, so.
She probably thought you were cheating too. That's why she did it. A lot of
wasn't,
people do that.
I wasn't. I was like, it's fucked up with men because you can get that one heartbreak, you know, because I never cheated on the girl or did anything like that until that time. And then once I had that one heartbreak, I just became a dog after that. I'm good now. I'm a good boy.
Are you going to
now.
have a baby with your girl?
We too old for that shit.
Jennifer, right?
Yeah, we too old for that shit.
Jennifer, you make sure he orgasms inside of you next time.
No, man.
Just see what happens.
We too old for kids. I don't even nut no more. It's just smoke.
Really? Poof.
Yeah,
Poof.
dust.
So you don't have any kids?
Asbestos.
Do you have kids?
Yeah, I have a 23-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's grown, man. So I
Wow.
did that shit. I'm over with. Like I ain't.
She's probably gonna have a kid soon. They're gonna be a grandpa, Danny Brown.
I know. I
That's
think about that all the
crazy.
time. You know, but I would love to be a grandfather. I would love to have a little. You know, like I love kids and shit, but I just don't want to have them.
And then what about your daughter? She's Danny Brown's daughter, so she's got that pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows you, so it's like, you know, does she have that pressure like I had?
No, cause she don't want to rap.
She don't want to
If
rap.
she wanted to be a rapper,
What
then
does
I'm pretty
she
sure.
want to do?
She's into photography and shit.
Cool. Okay.
So that's like easy. You
That's
know?
cool.
So
Maybe the guy in Manchester can do photography. The guy that's watching, right,
yeah,
from
he's
England.
snapping pictures of dongs.
Yeah, bro. Oh, no, that's the gay dude.
Oh,
Fuck.
my bad. I got them
My
mixed
bad.
up. All right, man. You want to watch this freestyle with me?
Yeah.
Let me hear you bust a freestyle.
All right, let's check it out.
Chinese. We're gonna listen it up. We're gonna be good.
All right, this is Boosaroo.
Boosaroo, right? I'm a big fan.
Already?
Yeah. I went and had dinner with him at Sammy's, the Italian restaurant here in Austin the other night. Boosaroo.
Bitch, I'm a fish and I'm dishing a lick, and the shit got me sick cause you fishing attention. Creation still efficient, that's why I stay distant from you and your crew. I'm hidden in visage, consistent conditions, I stay in remission. Commission technicians to keep me proficient. I got a sixth sense, I'm reaping from listening, all kinds of views. That's why I be switching, my life is enriching, but somehow I'm bitching, I'm pissing and living. That's why I'm no different, just kicking and spitting. But lately I'm itching for winning persistent. consistent. My stick is a dick, but that's for my mistress. If tricks think they slick, then I'm riding up a hit. Let's get dropped in a pit or a ditch. You'll go missing it, living too rich. But this kiss is expensive. My list of expenses is getting extensive. Exhausted my will, just want to feel rested.
And
Exhausted my will, just want to feel relentless, momentous events in the trenches, congested reflexes. I'm acting so senseless, contested the wreckage. It's why I'm so reckless. A joke and a jest, please don't skip out on the message. I lay it to rest that I am the best, bitch. Smoke in my chest got me acting so passive. Toked all the rest, now I'm rapping all these gases. I toast to the past in these classic crazy glasses. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your boy.
good.
That's your boy. You
That's
was hanging
good.
out at Sammy's with.
Yeah, can I add on to that rap?
Go ahead, kick it.
They getting sick, ticking, talking, assistant. Boom, when it's ticking, about to the business. Yeah, boy. What do you think, dude? I just added as
Yeah,
yeah.
good wordplay. A lot of people don't know. Like, it's
Yeah.
really kind of hard to do. It's really kind of hard to do a lot of internal rhyming and shit. So it was a lot of internal rhyming and shit, but it's very hard to do internal rhymes when you fucking talking about something too, because a lot of it could just sound like just a bunch of random words and shit. But so yeah, he's obviously good at rapping and shit. It's just more about what you talking about.
What's
know?
the message?
Yeah, what is the message?
I don't know. I didn't
That's what I'm
understand.
saying.
I don't know what the message was.
It's like a bunch of rhymed words. So,
yeah, it's just like scrambled eggs.
yeah. So once you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
develop
yeah.
that you know, I mean, we all have our raps where we just talk big ourselves up about how cool we are and shit like that. So, but it's just all about being able to do that internal rhyme shit and be on a topic about talking about some shit, and that's when it's like God tier.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
like
shit.
it's like when you actually have a message or you say something as opposed to just
Sounding cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's really where I'm at now with making music after doing it for so fucking long. Like,
So if you give this guy a scale to 1 to 10, what do you think?
7.
7. Yeah.
7.
Cool.
And
What's his name?
that's only because what was the message? What,
I don't know. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was I supposed to take from that? But as far as like the actual writing and the rhymes and shit, they were really good.
Yeah.
You know, like you obviously have talent. It's one of those kind of things.
Yeah, Jim, you have talent. It's just the main thing is to come up with a message. You know, praise Jesus. Jesus will be following you home later. And when you see him, just go, you know, and then you'll be okay. And then the message will come and then spit it back out. We'll be back here in a month and then rework it.
But when you're young, like you obviously a younger guy, you know, you got to live life to be able to have shit to talk about. You know, I found that even with me, sometimes where I feel like it's like when I'm repeating myself too much, that's one thing about rapping. Like you can always kind of feel like you made that song before. Like I kind of said this. Like you get to the point where you're like repeating yourself because we talk about the same shit all the time. Most people just talk about drugs and fucking bitches and how fly they are and shit like that. And that shit get redundant at the moment, you know. So I always try to just look at myself and be like, did I say this before? Is this something that I talked about before? Like even like working on this new album has been. It started off. It was the hardest because all my music was made with drugs and alcohol, and pretty much all I talked about was that shit. So now to go and to try to make music sober was like, how the fuck do I even do this shit again? So it was almost like I had to like have like a ego death and like break myself down all the way to like relearn how to do it again. But I fell in love with the process, and now I'm back having fun because I wasn't having fun making music. You know,
When you were buzzed?
yeah. I mean, at the end stages of it.
Oh, this new sober you mean?
No, the end stages of me and my fucking
When you were buzzed,
alcoholism and
yeah.
all that shit. I mean, because it was life shit that was affecting the music actually. You know, I wasn't happy with my life.
Well, you look at also Eminem, you look at his stuff, like when he first came out, his shit was pretty good. You know what I mean? The stuff where he was fucked up.
Yeah.
It was fucking like, I mean, you listen
Yeah,
to
and I hate that when people, because that's a thing in rap music. Like, oh, when he gets sober, his music sucks.
maybe
now.
you should just act like you're fucked up.
No.
And then not be fucked up.
No.
You know, that way you can like, you know, still be street.
No, because I want people to be on this journey with me.
Fuck the people.
Oh,
no, I'm just
shit.
kidding. No, I understand. No, I
You know,
understand.
especially for somebody that for so long have, you know, I wouldn't say glamorized it because I always told this other side of how this shit, you know, traumatizing and all that kind of shit. But, you know, when you're rapping about certain shit, like music is influential sometimes, you know,
A lot of times.
where people, you know, somebody probably did some Molly because they heard me rap
Maybe
about it.
you should do some sampling of some old school music that you used to love back when you were younger, before you started getting high, the stuff that your parents listened to, and mix that with some new stuff. Maybe that'll inspire.
No, I had to go
some of
back. I had to go back and listen to like all the albums that I loved as a kid. Like
Yeah.
I was saying, when I was relearning again, to make me realize why I love doing this shit. You know, because it took me back to like being a kid in my basement with cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Rewinding and like, wishing that I could be a rapper or be like this. And it kind of found, it was like it kind of made me realize, like when I was a kid, I didn't really like everybody go outside and play and shit. And I'd be in the house with just my tapes, listening to music. And it was like the rappers were my friends.
Yeah.
And I had to go back and realize like how much that helped me as a kid. And then realize that I'm kind of doing the same thing for somebody. I don't know. And then it was like, that's my whole reason for doing this, because I can have the worst day of my fucking life and hear a song and it changed my whole trajectory of my day. It makes me feel good about myself, you know? So I feel like, damn, I'm kind of doing that for people now. So that's the reason why I do this shit.
Yeah, that's why you want to do it. Inspire. Yeah.
Yeah. So
pay it forward.
that gave me a whole new perspective on how to make music. So yeah, the new shit is about to be fucking crazy, Pauly.
That's great. That's great, and you can actually hear it, you can feel it, you can smell it.
I worked
You're
fucking
not
hard
like
on
all
this
like
shit.
fucking.
I'm literally.
So where are you at in the process?
I'm in the studio right now. I literally just left a studio session to come here and do this, and I'm leaving right
and then,
back.
but
to
where
go.
are you at in the process? Are you doing the music portion first, obviously?
Yeah,
and then doing the song, and then doing the
album
lyrics.
is pretty much done. I'm just doing pretty much like if you do a movie, how you do reshoots.
Yes,
I'm doing my reshoots of
cleaning up.
Yeah, finding certain parts that I can re-record better and shit like that.
And do you have a title for it?
I don't want to leak it everything too much too early, but yeah.
And then how many songs is it?
We're talking too much right now,
Too
Pauly.
much, yeah, too much, yeah.
I can't say all that right now, but it's pretty much done. It's after I'm done with this session today, the next process will be mixing. So that's how far.
And then do you have a label that you're going to
Yeah,
show it to?
I'm signed to Warp.
To who is it?
Warp Records.
Warp Records?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You know about Apex Twins?
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, but you send it to the guys, the A&R guys there, and they listen to it?
Yeah, I was just with them in LA last week.
Oh, cool.
Working
And they
with them.
listened to it.
Yeah, they heard the whole album. Everybody was
sick.
excited.
Cool.
So it's go time. I'm really
Good,
excited
good for
this.
you.
I'm really excited.
And
for
this is your
people to hear it.
first album sober.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we call it.
No,
My first album sober.
It's a whole. I mean, people know how I do.
No.
People
You
know
gotta
how I
switch
do.
it up, yeah.
People know how I do. It's a whole concept. It's my favorite album that I've made already.
That's great.
And that's
Good
I
for
mean
you.
because of maybe I know how hard it was for me to do this shit and to lose confidence and self-esteem and what you feel like is your God-given talent, and then to rediscover that shit. It was a beautiful thing, man, for me. So I can't wait to get this fucking new music out.
That's
All
great.
right, we'll spin the wheel one more time and get ready to get up out of here because I got to head back over to my studio session.
And work on the album that you do not know the title of yet.
Yeah, I can't say it.
We can't say it. All right, spin this shit.
King Tut. Are you into like Egyptian philosophy and shit like that? Do you believe that the pyramids were built by aliens?
No, by Mexicans.
Mexicans?
I'm just kidding. I was doing a joke. No, they build a lot of good shit.
Yeah.
I got these guys at my fucking. I got these guys at my fucking apartment here, and they're white dudes. They're fucking. I want to call them terrible fucking construction dudes, but I got Mexicans in LA that fucking from Guatemala that just fucking within seconds. What's next? What's next?
Yeah.
But
you gotta pull up to the Home Depot when they just standing outside.
Yeah, well, you know, someone was building the stuff. I mean, you go to Europe and you see all these different big buildings and the pyramids and all that shit. Like, yeah, it was some real shit.
But they
back in the
literally
day.
had like no mechanical, like it wasn't no fucking like
Things, yeah.
how
No
the
drills and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know.
So you never have you ever visited the pyramids?
Mm-mm. No.
I heard you go out there. It's not all what it's cracked up to be, but I would love to go see.
I went to
pyramids one day.
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel was cool. Yeah, it was fucking wild. Yeah, it
Wow,
was-
like what? What do you mean?
It's just like, well, I'm Jewish, so just being there in the Holy Land. I went there after my mom passed and my dad passed, so they had never traveled to Israel. So that's where, like, you know, I mean, I'm from my grandparents were from Kiev, which is in whatchamacallit, where the fuck is it? You know where it is? It's Ukraine, but my ancestors were Jewish, so I just felt like going there. I went to the wall and I put my hands on it and I cried, and it was
shit.
it was pretty cool. It was just I don't know. Do you know about Jerusalem at all? Do you know a little bit about it?
I mean, just like from the Bible.
Yeah, because I didn't know a lot. I'm pretty fucking stupid. Okay, just as far as
I wouldn't say I'm a fucking rocket scientist.
Yeah. So I don't know a lot of history. I go, I talk, I ask. But when I got there, I didn't know I didn't know there would be people there that were Christian too. I'm thinking I'm going to Jerusalem, so it's just Jewish people. But like the whole wall and shit and that whole area, that's where Jesus was crucified. Like I saw the place so in one line you got all these Jewish people with the yarmulkes and blah blah blah, like holding the wall, and then literally like right over here is all the Christians like going by the place that Jesus was crucified.
That's fucking
like in
wild.
the same area.
That's fucking wild.
I didn't know. It's like Disneyland for prayer. No, it's Disneyland for prayer.
Did it make you all emotional and shit?
It was just weird. I went and took pictures of where Jesus on the slab where he was crucified.
Oh shit.
Where it was just wild. It was so cool.
Well, praise Jesus.
Yeah, praise Jesus.
All right, we get ready to get up out of here, man. You got some shit you want to plug?
Yeah. So I'll be here in Austin. I'll be at Joe's Club the whole time. I got my PMS podcast show that's on, and I don't know what else to say.
No, thank you for coming,
I just got
man.
my blood work. I don't have any STDs.
Oh, I'm surprised.
I don't. My cholesterol's pretty good. My doctor said to possibly not eat as much spicy food.
Okay.
And then
you got the age now, man.
Yeah.
Everything counts, man.
Yeah. So I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, man.
And I'm happy
great.
you're sober.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and stay sober. And Jennifer, he's coming home with some good Terry Black Slater. You guys
Fuck
gonna have no Terry Black Slater.
No.
No. Sushi. He's gonna bring up some
quinoa bowls right now.
quinoa bowls. Quinoa bowls.
All right. Love y'all, motherfuckers. See y'all.
Oh wait, can I get some Vaseline for my shiny legs, bro? I gotta get some Vaseline for your legs. I gotta get some for my shiny legs, bro. Sorry.
All right. I love you, man.
Chinese.
We out. See y'all, motherfuckers. Same time, same channel. Peace.
Later.